here's why I'm excited, okay? I'm making pulled pork sandwiches, and if I can make pulled pork sandwiches indoors with the NuWave Oven, then that means I'm gonna be barbecuing this winter. That's right, I'll barbecue indoors if I have to. We're gonna be able to use this to get exactly what we want out of that. So let's get ready. I'm gonna run down the ingredients real fast, and then we're gonna start seasoning the meat and get it all ready, okay? First thing we got is ground sage, granulated onion. Yes, that's right. The magic ingredient, it is coffee. We're using coffee grounds. I've never done it before. I'm experimenting, as I always do. Okay, garlic, granulated, a little bit of ground chili powder, some smoked paprika, which you guys know I love, and a little bit of cinnamon. You know, I kind of thought, do I want to oil this? But it's sticky wet already from its own juices, so I'm going to season this part first. So let's do that right now. Get this all rubbed in. Get the sides rubbed. I don't want to waste too much on this side because I got to do the other side too. So make sure you get all the sides, okay? There we go. There we go. All right, now we're going to move this over to here. And I'm going to flip this onto this. There we go. Right like that. I'm going to score this. Now this last bit, we want to make sure we get into this, into the cracks with all the seasoning. So I'm just going to sit here and shake it on over. All right, so now it's time to wrap this. There. You know what, I'm gonna leave this overnight. Okay, so we're gonna try out a new device on this video too. As we're cooking the pulled pork, I have a new thermometer. Now I've done a million thermometers on the show. I feel like I've done a ton of them. But this one seems to be the best, as it's only $29.95 and it comes with an app. So the company sent it to me to try out. All you do is just scan the QR code, whether you're Android or Apple, and it'll take you right to the app. You can download the app. It's called Ready Check Thermometer. So we're gonna use this, and we're gonna use the claws that come with it. It came as a set to do the pulled pork, see if those work. It's gonna be exciting. We're trying a lot of new things on this show today. Okay, we got a little problem here. As I'm going to hook this up, I'm like, okay, well, there's the wire. What is this thing for? And then I come to find out it's not a Bluetooth thermometer. This is not a Bluetooth thermometer. You have to keep your phone plugged into it. Why would you ever expect me to keep my phone plugged into the thermometer for 6+ hours or however long I'm cooking my meat? Why would you ever think that I would want to walk around the house or do other things without my phone in my pocket, that I can make phone calls or look things up on the internet or text people? So we're going to try this anyway, because I told them I would give it a try and see how it works. And but yeah, guys, version 2 has to be Bluetooth. Plug it into my phone. It's not a real long plug, but I'll show you what it looks like. Plugged it in. Oh, there it is. 42 degrees. And I can set my target temperature. And then it'll give me a graph and everything else. I can add notes. It's a pretty nice app. I like the design of it. Very simple. So let me set that there for right now. So I have it at 250. I'm going to start low and slow and see how that goes time-wise with this convection heat going on. All right, so 250 degrees right now. I'll have all the final numbers and times down below. But for right now, I'm starting it low, and we're going to let this go. I've set the time to 6 hours, so I got plenty of time. I'm not worried about the time on the NuWave because I'm going to go by the temperature on the phone. Okay, I just want to show you. I have it plugged into my iPad, and it's been working for the past 2 hours. And now it's telling me it has no signal. Please check the cooking probe or the battery. All right, I checked the battery. I replugged it in. It still says no signal. I've tried to get it to see it again. Every time I come back to this page here, hold on, come on, there it is. Please check the cooking probe. Okay, here's the deal. This thing's just failed on me within the middle of a cook. When I pull the probe out, it's not going back in. I have to now swap out the probe because this thing is failed on me. Everything's connected. You can see the wiring right there. It hasn't moved. It's been working for 2 hours, and you can see it goes right in there. Very high quality wiring, and the probe's in there in the middle of that meat. So bottom line is this thing has just failed on me. So I'm gonna swap it out with my iDevice. We're almost at 145. We're at 143 right now. I'm gonna flip this for the last part of this cooking process, take it to 160. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So let me get a piece of foil. That's what the NuWave people taught me. They taught me to just kind of lay a piece of foil over the top so it doesn't get seen. I'm gonna do that right now. We'll get it back to cooking. There we go. Turn it and start. Voila. All right, 160 it is. You ready? There it is. Didn't want it to get any darker. It's weird, there's not a lot of, I thought this whole bottom would be filled with grease, but it's not. All right, I'll start cutting into this. Now, the weird thing about it is, I'm gonna pull this out. The weird thing about this is that you never know where the fat is, and you never know where the bone runs, so you kind of gotta wing it. So I'm going to, I know all the fat is burnt on the bottom here. Let's see if I can just cut right across here. I got a big piece here I'm just gonna cut right into. Hot, hot, hot. All right, I don't wanna cut it all because I'm gonna use those forks. I wanna see how those forks work. This is what they look like, meat claws. It's almost like it's smoked. I don't know how to use these. I mean, kind of like forks or what? Well, here, let's try this. You just want to shred it. I should just use it in my KitchenAid. And these are okay. These aren't bad. I'd rather use a fork. Okay, so this is the part where I make the sandwich. I lost the audio on this part of the video. I have no idea. I think my batteries died. But anyway, I just want to kind of go over how it was made because the meat was so tender, just like I smoked it outside. I'm making the sandwich on a beautiful Hawaiian hamburger bun. King's Hawaiian hamburger bun has a little sweetness to it. And we're going to be using the best hot barbecue sauce you'll ever taste. You can use any barbecue sauce you want. And you always want to put coleslaw on a good pulled pork sandwich. It just goes together really well. You got to try it. This was so tender. It was so amazing. It tasted great that I'm going to be grilling indoors throughout the winter with my NuWave oven. And there it is. So I hope you guys try this. It was delicious. I wolfed it down and I had friends over and they loved it. So I will see you guys on the next episode. You take care. Bye-bye.